Muhammad is my guide, Muhammad is my teacher, Muhammad my beloved Rasulullah. Muhammad is my friend, Muhammad is my hero.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.
We are on day number 10.
10, brothers, we're reaching the digits.
Alhamdulillah. So 10 days have gone by, 1/3 of the Ramadan has gone by.
Alhamdulillah.
May Allah accept from us, this is not the time to give up. If you have not done well with your goals, this is not the time to give up. Continue doing better and don't become lazy and don't let the shaitan take over the rest of your Ramadan and say to yourself, well, I already lost 10 days.
Don't forget, it only takes 22 days to create a habit.
Alhamdulillah.
So we got time. 21 days?
Yes.
Alhamdulillah, that's even better.
So in 21 days, you still have 20 days left. We can really work on ourselves and change something, at least one bad habit that we want to avoid at the end of this Ramadan, inshallah. So what are we talking about today?
We're talking about choosing lesser of two evils.
So this is verse number 10. Alhamdulillah, we're on verse number 10 of Surah Yusuf. Try to pay attention to and go along with the Quran with us. So in this verse number 10 of Surah Yusuf, the elder brother of the 10 brothers that are plotting this scheme against Yusuf alayhi salam, he recommends to them a lesser of two evils because things are getting really bad, and he obviously being the eldest of them did not want Yusuf alayhi salam to be killed, so he proposes lesser of two evils. In this verse, inshallah, we will recite and then go over a quick lesson. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قال قائل منهم لا تقتلوا يوسف وألقوه في غيابة الجب يلتقطه بعض السيارة إن كنتم فاعلين.
One from among them said, "Kill not Yusuf, Joseph, but if you must do something, throw him down to the bottom of a well. He will be picked up by some caravan of travelers."
So in this case, the eldest brother of the 10 brothers that are plotting the plot against Prophet Yusuf alayhi recommends the lesser of two evils, which is to throw Prophet Yusuf alayhi in the well as opposed to killing him. Now in this case, the lesson for today is to if you have no choice, and again be very careful, if you have no choice but to choose between two evils, and then Islamically we always choose the lesser of two evils. So is there an example you can think of?
Yeah, for example, like this is kind of crazy, but let's an example. So let's just say you're in the desert and you got haram meat and you got alcohol, right? And the two choices you have is either eat from the haram stuff, or you can just wait for your death. Now, obviously, just waiting for your death is like committing suicide. It's a much greater sin to do.
So choosing between two harms, and again, you have to be very careful. You only take obviously whatever is needed for you to survive, so you don't obviously get drunk off of it.
Exactly.
And that is brings us to another example. For example, at some of the houses, a lot of times brothers and sisters, they start to practice Islam. They learn about their deen and they love Islam and they want to practice it, but the parents are not the most practicing people. I see all the time, and this happens so many times, where the children, they start to feel that they're better than their parents, even though their parents brought them and provided for them, and not just because they have learned a little bit of Islam that they think that they're better than their parents. So for example, a scenario where there could be the difference between you spending time with your parents or them watching something on the television which might not be the most appropriate program. To choose between the two evils, you could avoid what's happening on the television, not watch it, but still spend the time with your parents, because avoiding them is just causing more problems and a divide in the family, and you're getting further and further away from your parents. So inshallah, finally, disclaimer, a very important disclaimer. I'm sure, Moody, you've seen that in your school.
Yes.
Brothers and sisters that are going to university, high schools, and then they go to clubs and bars, and then they say, I'm just trying to give dawah, I'm not going to do anything haram, I'm trying to give dawah or invite other people to Islam. The environment that you're putting yourself in, there is no such thing as choosing between two evils. You obviously have a choice not to pick this evil. The discussion that we've been having is that you have no choice but to choose between two evil.
Yep.
But in this case, obviously you don't go to a bar with the intention to give dawah to people. there's many other ways, the etiquettes and manners of giving dawah to people.
Exactly. There's
So we
hundreds.
cannot. So inshallah, with this, we hope that the first days have been as good as it has been for us working on this project. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept our du'as, our qiyam, our fasting, and continue to use us for His sake, and help all brothers and sisters all around the world who are suffering, who don't have anything to eat. Please make special du'a for them.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قال قائل منهم لا تقتلوا يوسف وألقوه في غيابة الجب
Muhammad is my guide, Muhammad is my teacher, Muhammad my beloved Rasulullah. Muhammad is my friend, Muhammad is my hero, Muhammad is my leader, the servant of Allah. Muhammad the kind, Muhammad the compassionate.